We have some big news coming in from West Bengal. Two TMC MLAs flout Covid norms, take vaccine shots in Burdwan. Even though vaccine is meant only for frontline and healthcare workers, TMC MLAs Subhash Mondal and Rabi Chatterjee take the vaccine shot. Here's big news coming in. Two TMC MLAs flouting Covid norms surpass the others and take the Covid shot in Burdwan, even though the vaccine is meant only for healthcare frontline workers who've been struggling, putting their own life at risk on the front lines, treating patients with Covid. They're supposed to be getting the first shot, and here are the two TMC MLAs, Subhash Mondal and Rabi Chatterjee, who've surpassed those queues and the wait, have taken the vaccine shot. Let's take a listen. Rabi Chatterjee reacting to those allegations. Here's what he says.
তো কি বার্তা দেবেন মানুষকে যে সমস্ত
মানুষদের তারা প্রত্যেকেই সুযোগ পাবে, কারণ বাংলার মুখ্যমন্ত্রী মাননীয় মমতা বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায় বাংলার সমস্ত মানুষ যাতে টেকা পায় তার সুব্যবস্থা করছেন এবং প্রথম ফেজে আমাদের ভাতারে আজকে 100 জনের দেওয়া হবে, পরপর এবং সমস্ত আপামর জনসাধারণ প্রত্যেকেই ভ্যাকসিন পাবে।
Let's cut across to Indrajit joining us live for more details on that. Indrajit, here is the entire country waiting for a COVID-19 vaccine. We're battling a pandemic. A time like this, the healthcare warriors, frontline workers there needed the most. They're putting their life at risk. And here are two TMC MLAs showing their high-handedness, jump the gun, jump those lines and literally take the vaccine shot, pushing aside the healthcare workers. What it should ideally should be deserving, a healthcare frontline worker who deserves that shot has been pushed aside for the MLAs of the TMC to get that shot. Subhash Mondal and Rabi Chatterjee, what are their reactions?
Well, we just played out Subhash Mondal's reaction where he's saying that he will encourage people to take the vaccine. At the same time, he said that West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is ensuring that each and everybody in the state gets a jab of that vaccine very soon. However, the big question, of course, is that how is it that two of the Trinamool Congress MLAs have been able to get the vaccine when in the first phase it is the frontline COVID warriors, healthcare workers who are supposed to take the vaccine. Now, what we are given to understand from official sources, especially the Chief Medical Health Officer of East Burdwan District, he was asked this question. He said that these MLAs are associated with the Rogi Kalyan Samiti. There are, a private body where you have representation from the hospital authorities, doctors, and also patient parties. At the same time, the local MLA and councillors, and that is meant for the coordination and better management of the hospital. So those Samiti and members of those Samiti have also been included in the list of those people who will be getting the jab on the first day of the inoculation, and therefore as part of that these people's names were there in the list. So clearly the hospital authorities and the CMO is saying that this is part of the list that they had prepared, but questions will definitely be asked when there is an SOP in place and when it was supposed to be only healthcare workers. How is it that politicians and MLAs have been included in the list in the very first place? Back to you.
Absolutely, Indrajit. A lot of answers there to be given by those MLAs. And how did they jump the queue? Here are the frontline and healthcare workers who ideally deserve that shot. They've been pushed aside for two MLAs.